Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Mike here, Mike's Weather Page, coming to you from Oldsmar, Florida. We're going to do our weather/tropical update for you here on YouTube. Hope you're liking these videos, and I really appreciate you subscribing, comment, and sharing as we get our channel to grow here a little bit. It means a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. Today is 9/11, of course, and we will never forget that day. God bless America. Channel. There you go. That's our weather channel. Like I said, it's growing. I appreciate that. Mike's Weather Page. Did one last night about a cold front coming up. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Went storm chasing yesterday. Not sure you saw that, but I'm able to stream our storm chasing now. Redneck storm chasing here on the page. Used to only be on Facebook. Now it's streaming live to you on YouTube. So another reason to subscribe. All right, well, here's what we got. The day after. So 9/10 is the peak of hurricane season. And you know, the whole weather industry is just scratching their heads and trying to figure out why the season's been so slow. I know it's been slow. We've had lingering fronts the whole year, and we got another one this week I'm going to show you. Lingering fronts and a lot of dry, dusty air in the Atlantic has ruled. Even though we've had warm water and we've had La Nina, we've had lingering fronts and a lot of dry air in the Atlantic, which is so hard to predict. So it's slow. I will admit it's slow. We have this right now. This is a little wave. It's still over Africa. The NHC marks it this morning. It's at 20%. So that's all we got. Some of the models have been consistently showing this getting pulled northward. So it might just end up being a classic fish storm, as they say. But you never know. It's way far away. Not even over water yet. Some of the models showing it weak, a little west. So we keep an eye on it. You just never say never with anything in the tropics. The wave that I'm watching is out here in front of this one, and it's right here. This was at one time marked by the NHC. The one that's coming off of Africa's behind it. So this little guy's interesting. I woke up this morning and it definitely has more juice attached to it. It's got, it's not completely void of convection. Yesterday it looked like it was going to fizzle out, but today it's got a little moisture in it. So going to keep my eye on it. There's a lot of dry air, yes, ahead. However, once it gets past here, and possibly into the western Atlantic, even in the Caribbean, it could have a little window to develop. That's what we get. That's what we got to start watching anything. 2-3 days out, these things can pop up quick. So the fact that we got maybe a wave coming over, we're going to keep an eye on it. Timing has always been the same on this one, the 15th, somewhere nearing the islands, maybe somewhere 18th or 19th, possibly here. So I'm going to show you some individual model runs, some ensembles. But this is really the only thing to keep an eye on. The Gulf, if you're wondering, still no circulation out here. Just a lot of upper level winds fueling some of this moisture. So yesterday we saw a lot more blobs in the Gulf, you might say. A little less energy. There is a little bit coming into the Panhandle, though. That kind of surprised me today. So we're going to have some storms up here for northern Gulf. The impact on the Florida Peninsula seems like it's a little bit less today, or later today. They're still calling for higher chances. And, a little sunshine, daytime heating still can get some strong storms. So that energy is still there, just nothing tropical. I get asked that a lot. As far as individual models go, here's what we got. Just real quick. All the models are showing. This is tropicaltidbits.com. What we're looking at, this is the wave I'm talking about. This is the wave coming off that the NHC has marked. But, CMC keeps it kind of weak. Brings it, 16th, 17th into the maybe the Western Atlantic Caribbean. Spins up a little something off the Gulf Coast there. That's not really been, or East Coast, not really showing up consistent. The Euro, you can see here, it's been kind of consistent. That's a 6Z. Here we are, the 15th. There it is, little blue. That's low pressure. That's low pressure wave. Going to bring rain and storms to the islands. We got a lot of people watching down there, Virgin Islands, Lesser Antilles, into the Puerto Rico some. So it does look like you're going to get some rainfall into the weekend, coming up next weekend. Then we'll see. The Euro kind of shows it here around the 18th. So again, there's two models. Even the GFS is showing a weak signature here going into the Friday and maybe 18th, 19th here. So that's that. There has been some ensembles showing a little bit of energy coming off here. It could be argued it might be tied to what we're seeing in this week, but has been a few ensembles the same time frame, 16th, 17th, 18th, maybe throwing something off the East Coast going out to sea. And there has been a couple ensembles showing up here, but nothing very solid. I'm telling you, I throw it out there places to possible watch. But man, right now there's just not a lot. This is a great site, Weather Nerds. I love this model map. It kind of shows you the ensemble grouping here of the Euro. And look, I mean, the 16th, 17th, yeah, there's a few. So it's not, and here's a few coming off the East Coast and, a couple up here. But this is that juicy spot. And here's that curving spot the NHC's watching. So I'm not 100% sold yet that middle Atlantic wave isn't going to be something to watch here down the road. A little sneaky. Sometimes these little, we forget about them. They might pop back. So watching that one. Another Euro graphic I love. This one kind of blends everything into color. This is tropical storm percentages. And look, I mean, it's decent signature here about the 18th, 19th. We could see maybe something trying to develop. So that's just kind of a generalization where I'm watching, why I'm watching it. History says anything, once the dusty, dry air dies out around, I don't know, 60 degrees, 70 degrees, conditions could improve. All right, so the other thing we're watching is this. We got a cold front coming down. I talked about it. There's another video on it. But a lingering front, look at this. This is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It doesn't move. It's parked over the Florida Peninsula. We do have cooler air coming down. Tropical tidbits here showing it. This is the GFS, which it does pretty good on temperature maps. We could have 50s and 60s possibly down in the upper Gulf Coast here on Tuesday morning. We got low 60s for the Panhandle Tuesday morning, and that's going to extend into Wednesday morning, low 60s. 60s could dip down into the peninsula a little bit towards maybe Gainesville. So that's a really cool front. Cool front. It's cool front. But there you go. Greens are 50s, 50 degrees. And they're going to dip far down in Georgia and Alabama. So cheers to cold front. Drink a little coffee. But the same frontal line is going to stop. It's going to linger. And this is a look into the future here. Let's take a look here. This is Monday. There's our front setting up. There's our big low pressure. It's going to be bringing in some dry Arctic air. But as far as Florida goes, we have a lot of people watching down in Florida. It's going to be rainy almost every day. This is Tuesday for the peninsula. Wednesday for the peninsula. Thursday. Friday. And then we get into next weekend. Wow. So we'll see if that pans out or not. And again, lingering fronts sometimes can spawn a little tropical activity. It's going to have to dip a little bit more, I believe, though, in order to get some of that energy farther south away from all this shear. But lingering fronts have been the storyline all year. I don't know. I've never seen so many lingering fronts, that's for sure. So there you have it. A little quickie update for you. We'll do another one later tonight, possibly, but for sure tomorrow we'll be back for the Daily Brew. I do the Daily Brew in the mornings. It streams live here on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, 9:19 Eastern. You can tune in live. You can chat. I do these little weather quickies now a little bit more. People seem to like them, so appreciate that. Have a great Sunday.